I'm going to talk to you about 25 academic that you should know. Now, before we begin, I blow your mind. This academic, I want to remind you to um, to sound media classes. This is a great way to practice your English. So in this lesson, I'm going to go over 25 academic words with you, which is very important if you are in university, or if you are going to attend university, or maybe if you are going to the ELTS or TOEFL exam, or even you just in some sort of job that requires some more TOEFL. So I'm going to give you the word is a part speech of its meaning as well as an example sentence, so you can see how it used in the context. If possible, maybe I'll throw in a picture, or so we can spice things up a bit. So keep in mind, some of these words have more than one the meaning. But today in this lesson, I'm just going to go over the more popular use of these academic words. Also, in order to expand your vocabulary. So for example, we have the word vocabulary decide. It's a noun. It's decision. And then adjective is decisive. They all have similar meanings, but they are different words depending on the part of speech. But if you are able to learn all of the words in the word family, it gives a little more room to go over these words. So the first word is alternative. So this just means an additional choice or a possible or remaining choices. So for example, you might hear people say there's no alternative. We have no additional choice. We have to do this, or we have to do that. You could also, the alternative was to take the bus. That taking the bus was the additional choice. It wasn't the first choice. It is the alternative, taking the bus. And number 2, assessment. This is just an evaluation of something. Some of you may be familiar with this because you might hear in school, where they want to do some sort of an evaluation and give you an assessment. And most of us probably don't like assessment, but we can use it in a sentence and say they want to do an assessment of the business operations. They want to evaluate it, and maybe they go through their checklist and do an assessment and see how the operation and functioning. And 3, we have benefit. It means something that is good or something that is advantageous. So this is a good thing when you have a benefit, and we can use it in a sentence and say, we talk about the benefits of working for on our line, and that benefit might be she gets the flight for free. That is a benefit. It is a good situation. Who doesn't want to fly for free? Is complex. Now, this is just something is complex. It is just mean it has many different connected parts that are unique, and they are twisted and tied together and may be very difficult to understand. So, a few words that this is often used with is maybe a complex situation or a complex world problem, or maybe there's a complex issues. These are some words that complex is often used to describe. We could then use it in a sentence and say, the doctor performed a complex procedure in order to save the patient. If you're a doctor and doing surgery, that is not a simple. It's probably pretty complex. Now, a concept is an idea about something that you form in your mind and say that you are thinking of something new and different. You come up with a concept to try to explain that idea and show other people. Let's use in a sentence and say, traveling to Mars is an interesting concept to it. But we need to come up with different ideas about how this can be done and thinking about what it can be like, which is make it an interesting concept. Number 6 is a very important word, conclusion. This is just mean that the end or close. This is important in academic writing or you're giving a presentation because you frequently hear the words in conclusion, which just tells people like, okay, this is end, this is the final result. What is the end or the end or the close? In conclusion, they kicked me out of the box. Who knows? Maybe I had too much to drink. Maybe I was just singing karaoke really badly. In conclusion, they kicked me out. 7. Conduct. This means to organize or lead an activity. Conduct. He conducts science experiment in his lab. He leads these science experiments. He does this. He conducts these science experiments, and hopefully they're safe and nothing explodes. Means to organize or lead an activity. Don't confuse it with the noun conduct, which means somebody's behavior. This is the verb conduct. The stress is on the second syllable. Now there are many different things that we can conduct, but some of those more common ones are you can conduct research, or you can conduct businesses, or maybe you conduct a meeting. These are common ways that we can use the verb conduct. So, for example, we could also say he conducts science experiment in his lab. A consistent. This just means not moving away from the principles or not being contradictory. So, for example, we could say that the teacher was consistent in following the rules. Maybe this is a good student and bad student, and they both cheat an exam, and the rule says that if you cheat, you will be punished. So the teacher punishes both of them, and not just the bad student, which means the rules apply to everyone, and not just the teacher, and not just them, because the teacher is consistent. Context. This is just a statement that can either be written or spoken, or surround spastic words or phrase. I tell this with them all the time. Try to understand the meaning of the word by putting it in the context. If you can understand what being and said at the beginning, what being said, then you probably can guess what this is one word or phrases means. So for example, maybe we have passage the roots. 10. Coordination. This is just a combination of parts or people that are working together. We must have coordination if we were going to such as there was no coordination between the two groups, and nobody knew what was happening. If there's no coordination, then that's not good. Thanks for watching in these lessons. I hope you liked my video. Don't forget like, subscribe if you liked my video. Okay, see you for the next my lessons.